Thank you. I'd love that. Alright. Back to zombie killing. I say back to, but I haven't played this game since Wednesday. I forgot about our super cute bunny ears, and I'm so happy we have them.
It's a Project Zomboid stream. It's actually playing Project Zomboid.
Look, Suwey.
I'm so proud of you.
Look. I do not remember what we were doing. Oh, we were reading Tailoring 5. This is what you do all day? You're so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. Usually I set that stuff up on my own, or I have Suwey do it. But Suwey doesn't do server stuff, so... He just said in the background, as long as I don't learn server stuff, she can't make me do it.
You don't want me to turn the heater on, I won't.
Please turn the heater on, Suwey. I love you very, very much. How goes progress? Jenny is finishing putting the server together because I couldn't figure it out. So we're now playing Zomboid on our own in single player for a little bit.
I'm gonna bring have a piece of pizza.
Okay, have fun, Suwey.
Okay, soup, okay.
Nope.
There's enough pizza here because you haven't had any more since you first got it.
No, I've had a couple pieces.
Yeah, there's like over half pizza. A lot of people.
Why is this like going so fast? You see that? Anyway, equip on back.
Awesome gifted a tier 1 sub to Jenny.
Ah,
Shakes.
JDB!
They've given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you! That's super sweet of you. I need to move this so it isn't covering things. I'm gonna move it right here. I think this is the best spot we're gonna have for it. Or maybe I could put it here and then this needs to move up. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. Okay. Go. Yeah, I've just been dealing with so many technical stuff, like technical difficulties and whatnot today. Oh, we tossed that on the ground. Good. I was just like, why did I do that way? Okay. 50 space coffee maker win? I don't know. Put this on our back. Double dipping.
Just eating things. I have to break in here to get more food.
She does love food.
Forget how thin this shirt is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, that shirt is pretty dead, Suwey.
It's not. I feel the temperature a whole lot more in this shirt than regular.
Alright, let's put our denim strips in here. And back to work. So I'm just leveling up tailoring. It's a chill time. Continue what we were doing, you know. Might as well. When the boredom gets worse, I'll go ahead and make some friends. Alright. There we go. Also, guys, just a reminder, if we get to 100 skin points tonight, I will reveal who Suwey is. Just saying. So if you guys want to know who Suwey is, there's a way for you to do it. Okay, the boredom got to that next level, so we're gonna go ahead and eat some rice. Oh, right, the ticket thing. My bad, my bad. I'll pull that right now. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Let me go ahead and do that. Thank you, Zoc. This is so sweet. How's it going? Right here. Suwey soup. Oh yeah, totally. No, you don't get to see Suwey. You're wondering about that? About what? Oh, yeah. Look, I'm on it. I'm on it, I promise. I just forgot. I have very short memory. Okay, 5 winners. 4, 5. Alright. I will DM you guys. Well, actually. Let's see here. I need to actually get to it. No. Go to Skinathon, please. Alright. You want the scent, please? You didn't get it. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, you did. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? And then I will DM it to you. Right here. There you go, that's the code. Sonic wants a Centurion too. And if somebody doesn't say what they want, I will just be giving you a head skin. So if you won, make sure you say what you want quickly. Smith has not said what they want. So I'll open a whisper with them. There you go. And since they have not said anything, they are going to get a head skin. They are going to get a Suwey monk. There you go. Alright, green got theirs. Russ, what do you want? You want the scent? Okay. Everyone wants the Centurion. They don't even want the, like, really cute Necromancer. They all want the Centurion. The choices, you got the... Hold on. Pop over here. You got the 2 things on the left of my screen here. Let me open it here. So you got the Suwey Centurion right here. You got the Suwey Necromancer. Just somewhere. I promise it's somewhere in here. Right here. You got the Monk, which is out here, and you got the Musketeer to choose between. Centurion gets used more in its amazing skin. True. Okay, I have 1 person left, which is S23. You can take the Necro? Got it. Alright. That is the codes for now. There you go. Oh, we do have a battle ready too. So, if we have 40 more skin points earned during this stream, we will get a head skin unlock, which I'm not 100% sure if I get to design a whole new head skin or if we just have another like unit unlocked. That's a little confusing to me. Hey, Andy. And then if we can get to 100 on this stream, we're gonna announce who Suwey is. Headskin goes on the legendary. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. So it's not that exciting. The exciting one is at 100 because then you get a full extra skin. Like full skin. I mean, past that there's like really cool ones too, but I highly doubt we're gonna reach 100, so yeah. You choose a recolor instead? Eh. Yeah, of course it has to happen. Enjoy it. Enjoy this super cute skin, dude. I hope you enjoy. Then another Suwey tank needs to be placed. Of course, I hope you guys enjoy them. And hey, if we get 40 more skin points today, we will be able to do 5 more skin giveaways, just saying. So that's hype. The fun of hearing a streamer tempting chat. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen straight up. Like, that's why I made it Suwey name reveal, is because, like, you guys deserve it if you can get it there. Because I don't think you will get there. You know? I straight up think it will not happen. Auntie. Alright. I do not seem to have any friends. Anywhere. I mean, I don't do IRL stuff anymore, so I don't know. You know, I'm not really set up to be able to do IRL stuff. Are there really no zombies here? Oh, hey, we found a friend, finally. Alright, back to our car. I honestly should have just very slowly moved my car. Hate this weather though. I don't know. I do not know what's up with server at the moment. Also, I just noticed this has like 1 pixel off and it's gonna irritate the heck out of me unless I fix it. There we go. Much better. No, there's still like the teeniest, tiniest pixel on it. Much better. Okay. You saw nothing move? Look. It was bugging me and I had to fix it. That's who I am. Stream froze. It shouldn't have. Of course, Smith. Enjoy it. Alright. Ooh, we need to cook and stuff. Let me go ahead and take care of that. So, ooh, we're really low on water. We're gonna have to go get water. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to be able to fill this. No, we're not. And I don't think we can add arborio rice with this amount. Oh no, we can. Okay. Okay. So our priority has shifted a little. Cooking. Go. Then I'm also gonna need to like mostly empty this to be able to do this. Because this is gonna be really heavy. And we have some like random weapons and stuff in here. I mean, we don't really have that much weight. This is most of our weight. I'll just toss it on the ground. Go. Thank you, Grabcore! Thank you! Okay. Wait, no. Put it in here. Yeah, I can definitely see some changes with the, new stuff. I can already see it a bit. I'm gonna toss some stuff on the ground here. And then we are gonna go water searching. I'll check the diner first. Late since the update? Yeah. The update seems pretty cool though. So there's that. There's a sink right there. We will check for an alarm real quick. No alarm. Okay, we're just gonna smash this window here. Oops! Oh, I don't have a thing. Hold on. I hate how fast this moves. It's kind of terrifying. They're unopener. Oh, you can't open them? That's awkward. Okay. I hate how fast this moves. It's kind of terrifying. Like, it feels like you're just taking damage that fast, you know? Anyway, no one saw the rookie mistake. Nobody saw it, don't worry. Window's pretty open now, right? They do look pretty open to me. Lard. Gosh dang it. No, I'm just gonna loot. Why am I like this? Oh, this is an oven. Okay. We'll fill this as much as we can here. Check for anything of interest here. There's a meat cleaver, but I don't really care. Let's grab the sugar packets. Yeast is pretty hard to find, actually. Alright, we'll start with filling with the toilets. There we go. So that's all the water in there. Okay. There's like barely anywhere with this. It's fine. I got halfway. It's not bad. put it away. Then we'll go over to the gas station. When we're done grabbing water, I'll check see if the server's up. Let's see. Oh, my right hand arm is what's injured, isn't it? Sure is. Sure is. Lovely. Just lovely. Still working on it? Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know how long like it typically takes or anything, so yeah. We don't need the soda. Unless we need to like increase our weight or something. But we seem okay. Okay. Our tortillas are nice. Feels like some colors have changed in the game a bit. That's kind of like what I feel like I'm noticing. I don't know if it's true or not. There's books here that we haven't gotten before. Alright. I like how I came here for water and now I'm just like Ah, such a me thing to do. Oh wow. Okay. That's actually really fast. No idea how you can do that, but I appreciate it. Oh, there's no water in the urinal? Okay. So we'll work on continuing to fill this up here. So experience true. Toilet water? No, it's fine, it's fine. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do in the apocalypse. And this is the water we have access to. You always tease your friend when they drink toilet water and Project Zomboid? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. No reason to judge. Oh, the weight's beginning to be too much. That's okay. Okay, we're full enough. Kinda surprised there wasn't a friend in here. Don't need any of this. Okay. We actually did just loot both of those places, so I should X them off. There I go. You drink toilet water for good luck? I mean, sure. Seems a bit odd to me, but sure, I'll take it. Alright. Oh yeah, I have the little bunny tail too. It's not just ears. I love it so much. That's gonna be like the thing I look for in every game with Authentic Xeno. Because it's just so great. It makes me very happy. I'm gonna start by putting that water away. This will last us quite a while. There we go. And then we will toss things in here. Oop. There we go. So I just toss everything. Why? You do not need to make fun of me for copying what you say. I'm sorry, I've copied some of your mannerisms.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh yeah, I've heard melted ice cream raw snow. We haven't had ours rot, but it probably will, huh? Improvise suture, antibiotics, make timer. There we go. That's all those red. I don't know what this one did. Best swimming technique. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's take this all up. And then we will go ahead and get to work. So we don't have much denim, it looks like. Yep. That's okay. There's a bunch of leather on the ground. I'll make do with that. Oh, did we run out of thread? Sure looks like we did. Okay. We'll try doing it right now when we're like within the region of it, just in case there's some hidden somewhere. Nope. Okay. Time to go do some fighting. Chips can go in here. Fighting time, boys. I might actually start by getting my car over to the gas station though. I know. I mean, we haven't had problems with it melting yet, but we will. I like how this is technically too high for that. Okay. Right in here, we have a generator and we have a gas can somewhere in here. There you go. Then we have a generator. So what I will do is drop. Then I do need to siphon a little gas from my car. Oh, looks like I'm on the wrong side of the pump. That's okay. Yeah, it is clipping. It's kind of funny. Alright. Right here. Okay, so I should be able to fill this up. Then we will connect it. Then we'll turn it on. Then we will fill our gas can first. Getting gas takes so long. Okay. Turn this off. Add fuel. Turn it on. Then we will finish filling up our gas can again. Refuel our car. It's on dancing in the streets. I love it. Yeah, how long it takes to fill up a gas can. Oh. Now we can turn this off. Or, yeah. Disconnect. Take it. Then I'll go back inside. Then the crate. Then the gas can go back in here, nice and full. And then we can go find a place to kill zombies. I should probably grab one of these. Oh. Human or the Lancers. Oh, that's great. It's a little cringe, but I love it anyway. Maybe if we go down the main strip, we'll come across some zombies. I don't know. We'll find out. Nice little honking. That way if there are any friends, they'll be drawn here. Hi everyone! The small group there. I think when we come back around, when we circle back, there'll be a lot more. From the, you know, horn. Well, I think the areas where we've been less are gonna have more. I don't know. I'm really not seeing many zombies though. Oh, here they all are. Usually there's a lot over here. Yeah. Here's some friends. Fun to just go and honk. Takes a lot of confidence, but I'm not too worried about this region, not gonna lie. I've emptied the town, I know. Maybe we make our way to West Point. You know? Well, there's a decent group. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to be... Oh my. Where'd all of you come from? Hello? More than I expected. Oh, we're very panicked. Hold on. zombies. Whoop. I'm gonna die. What? Destruction ain't safe either. Oh my goodness. I will have multi-hit on, yeah. Unless I shouldn't. Is there a reason not to have multi-hit on a server? Because if there is, I'm fine with turning it off. Wow, we're thirsty. Hold on. No reason not to? Okay. Then we will have it on. Someone coming from my flank a little. It's not too bad though. I've never played without multi-hit, so I'm gonna want it. Hey guys. There's an ice cream truck vehicle mod that comes with a fridge and a music box. Oh my gosh, I love it. Where did they all come from? Cheese car mod? Oh my god. Mystery machine? Oh, that's so cool. Play on Michelle's without multi-hit? Oh, really? She didn't have multi-hit on? Hmm. I like multi-hit. You've run it before? That's amazing. There's a car that's a cheese wedge? Oh my. Okay. I am lagging a tiny bit. I know how to work with that. So, give me a second. Court status is off. 10% blood decals. That should probably actually make a huge difference. Oh yeah. Instant difference. At least with multi-hit, consumes more stamina if you hit more Zeds. True. Oh my gosh. Holy! I just looked behind me. I got what I wanted. I'm kidding. I have never seen this many zombies. You sure this is how many I was supposed to aggro with just a little bit of honking? It seems a little past what normally aggroes. Seems like a normal amount with a normal level of zombies. While driving through Moldra is one of the most populated zombies. I already had cleared up Moldra. It was already cleared. That's why I felt safe doing that. It was supposed to be all the way cleared out. Oh no. I'm encumbered. That is not what I want right now. Usually I have shotgun. City is never clear. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I realize I've made a very stupid mistake. I really have realized my mistake. Clear him away and drive off. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, run. One thing you're told never to do. Alright. I left the key in the ignition, yeah. Honk goodbye. I'm good. I'm good. A not stupid mistake for those watching. Ooh. Rip. What is it in? Port of that size can be dealt with 2 people? How? One runs around and the other just grabs a couple at a time? Yep. Yep. You're trying to decide if in the multiplayer you should have a character with all-out attack, all-out crafting, or an okay mix of both? I don't know. Oh yeah, multiplayer is so much easier. Nightwolf. I haven't found a single katana yet in the run I'm playing right now. I apologize, but yeah. Andy, thank you for giving Nightwolf the shout out. I really appreciate it. I think for my server, I'm gonna make it open to everyone at first. And then if we have problems, I'll change it to subs only. You're used to no multi-hit? Hey, I like multi-hit a lot. It makes the game so much easier. But see, there's not as much zombies here. Anyway, I actually did need to kill zombies, so I think we'll go back. Rebuild 41. Hey, buddy. The shovel goes on the body. I mean, there's not any zombies in this region. I'm not fussed about it. The other thing I did was, there's a reason I left my car on, and it's called I was being way too confident. And I knew I was doing it. I'll leave it on right now. I also need the battery to go up. I'm waiting for the battery to recharge a little too. Because the RV mod does impact that. Alright. By the way, if you guys are curious, I got this spear for free, so the one we're using, it's nice. It was free. It was from a zombie. It has a screwdriver attached to it and everything too. Which is just really nice. You miss the good old days? What? I wasn't around for those days. One shot any Zed with any knife? That sounds really OP. Definitely isn't that way anymore. Yo. These can be put away. Alright, I cannot move this car any more forward. You like longer range? Fair enough. I like range too, it's nice. On max defense, you're not one hitting him with knives, even with max short blade? Oh, interesting. No, I feel like a knife would not be good IRL. I 100% agree. Imagine just turning around like you do in Project Zomboid, but fighting IRL. That'd be so scary. Okay. This is now mine. This goes on my back. And we'll go keep killing. With multiplayer, you can do drive-bys. From what I experienced, you couldn't attack each other with a car. Because I always have PvP off. Get a couple of them on me, but not all of them. Drive-bys versus Zeds? What do you mean? It pushed you down the road? That's funny. It didn't even impact me when I got run over. When Rawl did it. Go. Get a group of them on me. That should be enough. Default damage. Oh, okay. Oh, there goes that. Yeah, I should be single hitting right now. Until we can sit down for a minute. Alright, come on. There you go. A free nightstick. Spear is broken. We will attach the crowbar. And I will sit on the ground. For just a minute. I do not mind weapons breaking. Just because I have a lot of them. It literally doesn't matter. I feel like weapon amount is never a problem in this game. There's always plenty to go around. Okay, the majority of that group seems to be gone. I mean, this is the main strip at Muldra. I've been spending most of my time in this playthrough clearing the street. True, most everything can be used. This mod does not seem to be working the way it used to, where it let you grab everything in a certain region. It definitely does not feel like it's working the same way. Your regular burglar loadout? Do it. Said he was going to give you a lift in the Trans Am at full speed? Oh no. The martial artist? Hey, do it! Your fan of soldier, tinker, and amateur mechanic gives ability to hotwire immediately. Yeah. Thank you! Dude, Mr. Lamprey, it's great to see you as well. How's it going? How's it going, dude? What's your first message in here? Dude. I think your first message here was before I was aware of who you were. Because I'm aware of who you are now. Because I was like, what do you mean it's not your first message? I would have made note of you stopping by. Because you're like super cool. And like, Mr. Lamprey, by the way, for those of you who don't know, currently is holding the world record for the most zombies killed in one character on their Twitch stream. So it's not one stream, but it's on one character that's been streamed. And it's so cool. I watched him reach 200,000 kills. It was pretty sick. I didn't get the moments badge for it though. It just didn't work for me for some reason. And I was too much in lurk mode to say anything. Alright. Oh, sorry, did you not want to be shouted out? I'm sorry. So excited, cheese and roll? Yep. Lamprey currently has the world record. You're just being stingy with the badges? Yeah, I saw in chat like multiple people struggled with it though. So I was just like, whatever. But it was a bit sad. But I'm a hardcore lurker because when I watch streams, usually I'm getting work done as well. I believe right then I was working on hot potato stuff. Because that's all I do lately. Just hot potato. There's so much work. I run a huge charity event every year for reference sake. Rawl is in it this year actually. And I have like 30 plus streamers all raising money for Doctors Without Borders in a relay charity marathon event, meaning that it runs 120 hours straight. And each person has like a slot, and then when their turn is over, they read into the person who is next. And so you theoretically will start on the first person, and then if you keep your tab open, 5 days later you'll be sitting on the last person. Yes. We don't actually make a YouTube of like the event because it's just so many streamers to take care of. And I haven't been doing like Rimworld hot potatoes in a really long time. Just because it was a lot of work and not really worth the amount of effort that it took, in my experience. So, oh no, ads, why? Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about maybe attempting a Project Zomboid one. I don't know if I will, but I've been thinking about it. The thing is I just don't feel like I'm a good enough player to be able to keep up with like anyone that I would, like the people that I would want to invite to a proper hot potato Project Zomboid. Like I have a method in mind of how you would run it that I think would actually work really well. But I feel like I just am not at that skill level yet. I feel like I'd be the one to ruin it every time. You know? Join this server right now? Okay. I appreciate you so much, Jenny. It was just becoming such a mess. Alright. Yeah, I think it could work really well. And I'm not gonna say how I would do it because, you know, that knowledge kind of has some worth to it in a way that I don't want to give out. But I've talked to Roll about like what would be possible and stuff, since like he's very knowledgeable about the game, and you know, I've become friends with him, and I definitely know a way that you could do it without too much work on anybody's part. My server is up and running. You're so sweet. Do you stream as well, Jenny? So you said you might steal it. Or are you just saying you'd do it for cheese? I mean, if you did, and you were down to just put me in it, and you did the work, I wouldn't complain. I'm almost always the person doing all the work, so yeah. I'm gonna finish ripping up these zombie corpses, and then I'll log in and see. Unless you want me to go right now. I'm totally fine with joining right now if you want me to. I was going to finish this up first. It shouldn't take too long. Thank you. You set up everything in the background. That's fair. I run a lot of events and stuff. Like I did a streamer server in Project Zomboid as well, and that was super fun. It was a lot of work though, because I had to learn how to set up a server. Thank you. Hey, I'll check it really quick actually. It's